Hello, my merrymakers. My name is Heather, and welcome once again to the Myth Rose channel. In this video, I'm going to talk all about the merits of thrift giving. Tis the Christmas season, and I'm sure many of you Christmas celebrating people are hanging your stockings, trimming your trees, and making cookies, while visions of credit card debt and overconsumption plague your dreams. Me too. My feelings about Christmas have been complicated, and have undergone many changes since I was a child believing in Santa Claus and collecting Christmas goodies with wild abandon, and no sense of the existential or environmental dread that would shape my adulthood and ruin many a Christmas. But did you know you can celebrate this bizarre amalgam of ancient celebrations in a way that feeds your soul and not the landfill? It's true, delicious cookies can be vegan, beautiful wreaths can be plastic free, and your tree can be a living short-term visitor from the outside. But I'm sure you knew all that. You're such a smart cookie. A smart, molassesy, perfectly decorated cookie with crunchy icing and a doughy center. Yeah. I want to share with you a very special Christmas secret. Gather around now. Are you listening? It's okay to give secondhand gifts. All right, now let that sink in for just a second. You may be thinking, you crazy bitch, that's not a secret. Of course you can give secondhand gifts. Well, this video is not for you. Get out of here. The rest of you may be in a deep state of shock. Perhaps no one ever told you this before. Or perhaps, like me, you're just now realizing how ridiculous it is that you've been shopping at thrift stores for yourself for ages, but for some reason, always assumed anything you bought for someone else had to be brand new. Why? In the last 40 or 60, 100, one second. Ah yes, it would seem the turning of Christmas into a bloated, over-commercialized annual environmental disaster has been a long-term project of capitalism for a great length of time. And at the center of that bloated mass of excessive consumerism is the frenzied gift exchange on Christmas morning. Christmas Eve if you're nasty. Now, I'm not suggesting you give up the gift exchange entirely. I love giving gifts. It's like a sport to me. If I had no responsibilities and unlimited time and money, I would be like Leslie Knope. I fucking love finding or making the perfect, most personalized gift for somebody. It's so fun.
Certified gold!
You can get it.
Baller time.
These are the black-eyed peas. And I finally killed them.
I am, however, stating that something's gotta give. We cannot afford to have this continue in this fashion. Side note though, if you don't want to participate in gift exchange, like, at all, don't. I mean, tell people first, but you're allowed to opt out. You can still get drunk with everyone, eat a bunch of cookies, and it's still fun to watch other people open gifts.
See Iron Throne.
But if you'd rather not participate, there's no rule saying you must. For those of us who do like gift exchange, or just don't want to give it up for whatever reason, here are some suggestions. No more wrapping paper. Stop buying it. Don't need it. You can't recycle it. Crazy, right? Did you know that? You can't recycle wrapping paper. So no more wrapping paper. Reusable scrap fabric and ribbons will do the trick. And you can keep them for the next year and reuse them over and over again. They can look just as decorative and nice under the tree as paper wrapped gifts. It will look different, but it can look really nice. Here's a picture of one. But Heather, you say, how is buying fabric better than buying paper? Well, you can reuse it, duh. But there is always fabric at the thrift store. Provided you live in a populated enough area, you can go to the thrift store and find fabric. People donate fabric to the thrift stores all the time. 98% of the fabric I have in my collection, which is pretty big at the moment, is from the thrift store. It's not all meant to be just fabric though. A lot of it is bed sheets, tablecloths, and so many curtains. So many curtains. But there's just aisles and aisles of it. Second suggestion, Secret Santa. Oh my god, what is Secret Santa? She must be so genius to come up with this new gift-giving idea. Yeah, I know, Secret Santa is old news, but hear me out. I've added nothing new to Secret Santa. I just think any gift exchange should work like Secret Santa. It could be a controlled Secret Santa, but it should be everybody gets one gift and everybody gives one gift. So if your family is like mine, everybody just gets everybody a gift. So we have 5 people in my family, but now with spouses we have 7. So everybody's giving and getting 7 gifts? That's nuts. That gets really stressful, expensive, and just plain stupid real fast. What's 7 times 7? That's 49 gifts for a small family. 7 people isn't that many people in a family. That's so ill-advised. So why not draw names and do family gift exchange Secret Santa style? You can even make it like a game or a competition. So you can choose themes, like all the gifts one year have to be red, or they have to be the favorite color of the person you pick, but you have to try and figure out their favorite color without letting them know that it's you. There's a million different themes you could do. It could be different every year, and the more you do it, the more ideas you will have. You could also have a big gift in the middle that's a prize, and everybody votes on who gave the best gift based on the theme and the rules, and the person who wins the extra gift is responsible for getting the extra gift for the next year. Or it could be a joke gift. If it's from a thrift store and you're just gonna end up taking it back to the thrift store, then who cares? No harm, no foul. Joke gifts are so fun, but they're often garbage and plastic and made by exploited people and probably detrimental to the environment. But joke gifts from a thrift store, and trust me, there is some gold joke gifts in the thrift store, are perfectly harmless. You could add a strict budget for an extra challenge, like maybe one year everybody only spends $2 or $5, whereas normally you might spend $20 to $50 or something like that, depending on who you have playing with you. If the people in your Secret Santa have all different income levels, then what you can do is you can have a money pot, and everybody puts in however much money they're comfortable with, and then you divide that by how many people are in there. So if you have $100 in there and you have 5 people, then everybody gets $20. Maybe someone only put in $5 and somebody else put in 50 because they want everybody to be able to spend some money and have some fun. And it's only the amount of money that you want to put in there. You could also set a time limit. So say you only draw your names like 1 or 2 weeks before Christmas. So it's a mad dash. There's like a race aspect in it to get the best gift because everyone's gonna vote, and that middle present could have been bought already or acquired or found or made or whatever. This sounds really exciting. I'm really trying to convince my roommates and husband to do it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll see. So now we've got the volume of gifts down, and wrapping paper has just been dealt with. Third way to make your gift exchange more environmentally friendly is just everything is secondhand. So what can you do with a secondhand gift? Plenty. You could just leave it as is. You'd be amazed at the great things you can find in a thrift store. Sometimes they're few and far between, but they can be really, really great. You can clean it up. Do not be afraid to imagine beyond the dirt and grime. A lot of things in a thrift store are perfectly fine. They're not disgusting. Some things are really dusty or dirty or they've been neglected, but maybe they just need a cleaning or a fresh coat of paint. You can fix it. Don't be afraid to try and fix something. It doesn't have to be good as new. It can be better than new or different than new because you can always change it. If it's broken or ripped, you could patch it in a creative way or fix it in a creative way. You can merge it with another object or just use one part of it to add to something totally different. possibilities are truly endless. As a lifetime upcycler, I know this to be a fact. And the first time you do it might be overwhelming or maybe not as enjoyable as you want it to be. But honestly, you gotta get those gears going. Once you do it once, you'll think of more ideas. You'll be inspired by more things that you see. And as the years go by, you and the people you're doing this with will get more creative and it will be more and more fun. The exchange part will be fun the first year anyways. It will probably be hilarious. Your theme could just be ugly sweaters or terrible Christmas ornaments, or just start out with something that's supposed to be bad, so that the fun of it is just finding it and then unwrapping it and seeing what ridiculous thing you've got. And then if you don't actually want to keep it, just take it back to the thrift store or put it in your craft supplies. Getting gifts secondhand or from a thrift store will quite possibly take more time than going and buying new, unless you're one of those people like me who has to find the perfect thing and has to stroll every aisle and look at everything before you can decide new or secondhand. But if you're doing the Secret Santa thing and you're getting one gift versus 5 or 7, then you have the time to spend on that gift. You don't have to worry about getting all those other ones. So you knock out a lot of the stress, you knock out the expense, you're just having fun looking for a kooky gift in a ridiculous store or maybe on Facebook Marketplace or somewhere online. It doesn't have to be from a thrift store. It just has to be secondhand. It could be from your house. It could be something in your house. You don't have to pay any money. That could be a theme one year. Spend no money. I think this approach, or something like it, gets back to the reason for gift exchange and this holiday in the first place, or what I perceive it to be, or should be, which is finding joy and brightness in the dead of winter. Celebrating that you made it just past the shortest day of the year once again, and now the days are getting longer. Oh, I have goosebumps just thinking of that. Showing loved ones you care for them with gifts. Taking time to enjoy each other, play games, drink, and be merry. Finally, leave the big ticket items for thought out and well-researched purchases that include all who are involved. That includes kids. Just let Christmas be fun and lighthearted and take the stress out of gift giving. I think one of the only ways to take the stress out of gift giving is to limit the budget and size of the gifts. It should just be fun and joy and celebration in the winter, because we all need that. Well, there's my 2 cents on how to fix Christmas. Let me know in the comments what you think of my ideas. If you have any more ideas about more sustainable gift giving or questions about it, or any sustainable Christmas stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you later. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Not really, because I live on Vancouver Island and there's no snow. Ugh! Oh! No! Ah! My underwear. Ugh! Excessive, excessive, excessive. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I just snotted on myself. It'd be different.